Another beautiful day at the allotment plot. Let's get to work. Hello and welcome once again to Where Am I? And today I'm back up at the allotment plot. It's been a week just because Jen and I both fell ill with a bit of a cold, but we are back up and it is a beautiful day. It's a bit chilly, it got down to about -1, -2 last night, so we've left it a little bit later to come up just to give it a chance to warm up. So that's where we are. First of all, to all the lovely comments and all the people that have subscribed to the channel, thank you very, very much. It's wonderful actually, especially the amount of people that seem to be subscribing. It's really nice, and it shows that what I'm doing is hopefully the right thing. So yeah, so thank you. So today the plan is I need to lay a floor, lay some patio slabs down where the compost bins are, and I also need to sort out all the weeds that we have been digging up and so on. And I do have a little tip for everybody for that. It might be a bit premature for me to give premature is the right word, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll edit that out. So I've got a tip for everybody, what you can do with your weeds, which was very kindly given to me by April. So April, thank you very kindly, and looking forward to giving that a go. So yeah, let's have a little look around the plot for you newbies, and you can see what we're doing because we are merging one plot with another. But yeah, if you haven't already, please do join me on my journey and subscribe. It is completely free of charge, and we'll show you how a blind guy, i.e. me, deals with gardening. Right, dear people, here we are up at the polytunnel, and I have opened it. It's very warm in there, which is lovely, but we're not getting in there because I put all this wood here, which was the fence that was used in the boundary of the fence down there. So that needs to be sorted out at some point. Whether I get it done today or not, I'm not really too fussed because nothing's in the polytunnel at the moment. Hopefully I'll start sowing some seeds in the next couple of days, which will be good. But let's have a look around. So as we come down this side, so this part of the plot that you can see from here to where these 4 or 5 raised beds are, this is all for fruit. So this side of the allotment is all for fruit. So the plan is at the top here we have built, if you haven't seen it, we built a path, or I built a path going across the top of the plot into the neighbouring plot. So that needs to be cleared today, and that's the job that we're doing. And also where Jen is, up there somewhere, is the compost bins, and we need to put some slabs down. So all this needs to be cleared, and we need to put the slabs down along here, so it's a nice walk area for the compost bins. And we got the compost bin here that I built, I think it's here. Jen, is it here?
Yes.
Right, okay. So we're going to use that for wood storage for the time being, just because we've got 3 compost bins on the go and 2 of them are empty at the moment. So, and then further along we've got the water butts. So this is the work area coming to the shed across to the polytunnel. It's really nice. These bins here that you can see for carrot and for parsnips, and we've made them, and they got some nice compost in them, so that should hold up quite well. Yeah, it definitely needs a top up. So I had to move this one here. Oh, it's not there. Where is it? Yeah, so this end one here I had to move because it was coming along here when it was just one plot. So the plot used to be basically from where I'm stood across. So that used to be the plot. As you can see, we've widened it out now. So yeah, so I had to move this one, which has now created a nice top path. So you come in the allotment on the bottom, up and across. So today's job is we need to clear this path of all these weeds, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that. We need to put the patio slabs down in this area, and we've also got a white bag down in that area somewhere, like a dumpy bag, which is also full of weeds. So again, we need to get rid of that. I have brought up some cardboard, and we're going to use that when we put the weeds in with the compost bin, so you make a sandwich of browns and greens go together. So that's going to be one way I'm getting rid of the weeds, composting it down, but we've also got another way which I'm going to show you in a little while. But first things first, I need to clear the area in order to be able to get to work. So yeah, here we go. Right, dear people, so Jan is chopping up all the brambles and sticking them in the fire bin, and then we're going to put the lid on it and we're going to leave it, and then come November we're going to set fire to them all, because we're not allowed to do a fire until November the 5th, or the week of November the 5th. So that's what she's doing. That's going to clear the brambles, which will help clear that path there. Then in the last video you would have seen that there was a lot of rubbish in the compost bins when we took over this plot, and we need somewhere to put them. So what we're going to do is, down there we've got a dumpy bag, a white dumpy bag full of weeds, and we're going to empty that and put all the rubbish in there, and then when we come back up next we bring some black bags with us and we'll transfer it and take it to a tip and get rid of. But the weeds, what we're going to do with the weeds is, right here I've got a bin here and a bin here somewhere there, so we've got 2 bins. So we're going to put the weeds in there, and then we're going to fill it up with water, and then we're going to leave it to compost down, like rot down. So the tip that I was given is you put the weeds in, fill it up with water, make sure the water is over the top of the weeds, and you just leave it, put a lid on and just leave them. And then after a while what will happen is the water will become then rich with nutrients from the rotting weeds, vegetables, whatever's in there, and you can use that water then to feed your vegetables. And then after, say, the season, all the rest of it would have just turned into like a horrible sludge down the bottom, and you can just scrape that out and use that for mulch in the bed. So that's what we're going to do with these 2 buckets here, which runs in line because we've got obviously the water butts, then we'll have that, and then into the compost bins there. So that's what the first job is that we're going to do. So that's one way of getting rid of the weeds, and then once we've done that we'll show you another way of getting rid of them as well. Right, dear people, I've done something. I've made compost. Look at this. All right, it's weedy, but there's, I don't know. It's rotting down. It's rotting down is what I'm. Anyway, look, this is all like rotten, and it's rotting down as we speak. So, little tip: if you haven't got a compost bin and you can't afford one, and you don't know anybody giving one away for free, get yourself a dumpy bag, put your weeds in it, and just leave it. I didn't even cover that, and it's rotting down. How good it is, how good it'd be, I don't know, but surely it's got to be something. So what I'm going to do, or what Jen's going to do, because I'm going to make myself busy somewhere else, is she's going to shovel all of this into the wheelbarrow, and then we're going to take it up to the middle compost bin, which is empty, and we're going to allow it to compost down properly in there. So happy days. It had to rot down at some point, but now we've got the compost bin. You can see hopefully that it's rotting down as we speak. It's not ready or anything yet, but once it's in the compost bin, it can get some heat into it and it can compost down properly, hopefully. So Jen's going to take all of this, put it in there, take it up there, and while she's doing that, excuse me, I'm going to take that bin there somewhere. It's in front of me somewhere, I know it is. I'm going to take that up there as well. Jen's not with me at the moment. She's just gone to help someone get in the gates because we've got a wood chip delivery, which, happy days, because it means that we might be able to get some wood chip. We might be able to get some wood chip on our path over there. So I want to crack on with this as soon as possible. Right, so what we've got up here, in this one here, this one here is the compost that came from that compost bin, which was basically compost, but it just needs a little bit more time, maybe a month or 2, I don't know, but we're going to keep an eye on it. This one here is completely empty, so we're going to put this stuff that we've got from the white bag into it, which will give it some warmth and then allow it to rot down. And then in that one, just like those 2 bins there, Jen wants to pan around, is fresh weeds. So we've got like a bit of a production line going on. So compost that is further along the chain. So that's how I'm going to work it. So now I'm just going to move that stuff into this one. Right, dear people, Jen has gone and got us some lovely fresh wood chip for the path in our new allotment. So she's going to dump that.
Yeah,
what?
With the shovel.
Yes, sir. So Jen's dumping that there now. Wonderful. I'm just going to go get some more. Right, bye bye, you feeling?
Hungry.
Okay, here's your shovel. I'll see you in a minute. So yes, so we're going to get some weed membrane and run it up where Jen's walking now. And then we're going to put wood chip on it to basically make our path in this allotment. So that's how that's going to do. So nice fresh delivery. 5 minutes ago that was delivered. So she's going to get that. While she's doing that, I need to find my way to the... Oh my days, where am I? I need to find my way to the polytunnel to find the excuse me, the watering can, so then we can start adding some water to the weeds in the buckets over there. And then once that's done, then we can start clearing this path, which will make it a lot easier for me to find where I'm going, and clear all those weeds and do a different type of weed compost in the other bin. So let's go find that watering can and carry on. Right, dear people, so we have managed to run a hose pipe right through our plot up to the bin that's got the weeds, and now Jen is filling it up. So what we were told is to, now I might have put too much weeds in there, I don't know, it's all learning, but put weeds in and fill it up with water, making sure the water comes above the weeds, so it's completely submerged, and then it should rot down. There's like different weeds in there, there's different like veg in there, plants, vegetable plants, there's probably some soil in there as well, but we're just going to leave it and see how it goes. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'm filming this. How are you feeling?
I want to go home.
Oh, okay. Right, dear people, I thought I would just show you the compost that we have, and as you can see, it's rotted down, and it's like it's very wet indeed, but it does feel like compost. So I'm hoping that by putting it in the bin there, it will now get some warmth, especially with this being south facing. The sun's going to be on it, warming up in there all the time. Should dry it out, and it'd just be interesting to see what comes about. And like next year we should have quite a nice yield of compost. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, all I did was, as you've seen if you watched the old videos from last year, I just filled this dumpy bag up with weeds and just left it to the elements, didn't cover it or anything. And this is the results. Now, what it's like, what you could you use it? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not going to use it this year. I'm going to give it another year in the compost bin, and we'll just see and hope that it becomes quite good. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Right, dear people, we have moved and emptied all of that dumpy bag into here, and you can see that it's right here on my hands, so it's right up close. So that must be around about quarter to half a ton, and it's wet, but I mean, I'm no expert, but that feels very composty, and hopefully, well, like I said already, being in here, it would just now dry out. But please do let me know what you think of that. It's very fine. Even the fact that it's wet, normally when it's wet it's quite slushy, like mud gets, I believe, but that's quite nice. So yeah, please do let me know in the comments below. Now we've got this one here, wet, code, like that is what I was thinking of. Wet and code, which needs to dry out. And then in this one here next, this one here came from the compost bin that was down there and covered up for quite the warmth already. Just by lifting that lid, the warmth is incredible, and it's quite, oh, it's not too far down, it's about half filled, but look at that.
Right, put the lids on so they get warm again, please.
Like Jan said, put the lid on. Keep the warmth in that one. This one here will now become nice and warm, and hopefully this will start to look like this. And now my plan is put the leaves and the greens and the browns in this one. I would like to get another compost bin, whether we buy one like this or we turn that one into one like we said before, because we need something for rotation. So again, the top becomes the bottom becomes the tops, and you can work it, because then once we do that, it can literally be that one into there, that one into there, that one into there, and you keep rolling it around. So yeah, so I'm really happy that we got as much out of that as we could, and it was a lovely little surprise. So yes, now let's go over and have a look at the bins. So, with water, and first one here, as you can see.
Put your hand in it.
Well, I'll wash my hands. As you can see, we've got this, all the weeds submerged, and now we're just going to leave that, and that will turn into the most fabulous wine. Cider. But no, so we're going to lock that one down and leave it, and we're just filling up the one. Excuse me, just filling up the one next to it. So a very productive day here on the plot, and I'm really happy with it. What I'm going to go and do now is go and get some more wood chip for the rest of the path. But yeah, we've got done everything that we wanted to do, apart from putting the compost in here. I'll probably do that next time I'm up, which will be Wednesday. So yeah, I'm going to go get some more wood chip, I think. Right, dear people, Jen has gone to get the children. There's the allotment plot behind me somewhere. I have the wheelbarrow, I have the spade, and I'm going to go and try and find some wood chip, which is behind a building over here somewhere. There's like a metally type thing. Now there's a good chance that I'm the only one on the plot, well, on the allotment, in the allotment, and I'm blind. Could get lost. I kind of know whereabouts it is. Actually, to be fair, I'm already thinking this might have been a bad idea. But we got to walk past the big building, and then it's down the side. So if you see any wood chip, put me in the right direction, will you please? Because Jen was like, oh, we'll get some wood chip, we'll go get the children and get some more wood chip for the path. I was like, yeah, it's fine. But the job I was doing, I've kind of done. Oh, there, we've crashed. Oh god. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, crikey. Oh, let's back it up. And then, right. Right, excuse me. That's thrown me. I have no idea where I am now. Well, I didn't really have it. See, now I know, because I can see light, I'm walking into a shadow. Is this the shadow of the building? Sugar. Oh, I think I'm well and truly lost. What's down here? This isn't it. I know what we'll do. I'll take the spade. Use the spade as my white stick, and then we'll walk down here. Hello. Have I found wood? I found it. Yes. That is it, isn't it? Oh, now I've lost one. Oh, shoot. Ouch. There it is. Oh, hang on. Have I just... Oh, I've actually walked over it. Oh, hang on. Oh, I am still walking. Right, okay. Oh, crikey, there's quite a lot of it, you know. Oh, yes. We found the wood chip. Get in. I haven't got my tripod, so I'm going to have to do this on my own. Sugar, where's the wheelbarrow? Oh. Wait. Shh. Where's the wheelbarrow? Okay, I'll walk down. Oh, for crying out loud. No, we walked into the shadow. Problem is, the sun's behind it. Oh, what is that? Is that the... no. Oh, yep, that's fine. Right. Okay. Okay. Right, where were we? Is this it? This is it, isn't it? This is where I was. Hang on. No, this isn't where I was. Oh, here it is. Right, dear people. I'm going to load up my trolley, my wheelbarrow. Gosh. It's hard doing this one-handed, let alone blind. God, yeah. Right. Happy days. I'm going to load this up. Alright, dear people. I have done it. Got a nice amount of wood chip there. So loads. Absolutely loads. Never been here before. Oh, there's been a wood chip delivery. So that's been really cool. Usually when we get it, there's like not even a bucket full left. So it's nice to be here. Well, there's been such a nice haul to be had. Now, we need to find our way back. The nice thing about this wheelbarrow being double wheeled, oh god, we nearly lost a lot, is it's quite easy to pull with one hand, which leaves me a hand free to film. And oh my days, we're going to take this nice and slowly because I haven't got a clue where we are. Right. Oh, I'm in. Oh, sugar, too far. Oh, up over the, go, come on son, get him in there. So this path that I'm going up now, oh hello. Yes. Right. So all the path that I've just walked up is going to be wood chip. So there's Jen's bag there. Well, that was lucky. Just imagine if I poured the wood chip onto our bag and buried it. I wouldn't even know. So she'd be like, Wayne, where's my bag? We can't leave till we find it. And I'd be like, oh. Oh, that's broken. Right. Always using my feet to feel, oh gosh, where I am. Right, if we're going to dump this, is that a good dumping ground? We got, ouch, can we dump? Yeah, we can dump there. Maybe back it up a little bit. Just showing you how I do this. You might be like, this is boring, Wayne, and I'm sorry if it is. But, yes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Happy days. There we go. One wood chip delivery. Now, thing is that enough to do a path all the way down there? I don't think it is, you know. I don't think it is. I mean, we've got a nice little pile, but I don't... What the hell is that? I don't think it is, so I might have to go and do another run. But yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, we've got quite a bit done today. We started getting the wood chip, started clearing the brambles. The brambles are gone pretty much. And the workstation up there, it's really coming together. It's really messy. It needs a really good tidy up, but you gotta get these big jobs done out the way first, to make room for the other bits and pieces. But now we've got the compost going and clear it down there. I can only do so much at a time, but really coming together. Please, please, please do subscribe, and also click that bell icon. Apparently people say there's a bell. Click the bell icon and you don't miss any uploads. My aim is to be up here 3 times a week, and obviously Jen won't always be with me, so I will be up here completely on my own, but there's so much to do to transform this plot, to be fair, transform the plot next, our old plot, and make it all one. So it's a wonderful thing, and when the weather's as beautiful as what it is here today, I mean, it's absolutely glorious. And it's a wonderful pastime, that is for sure. And it's not just the transformation and getting these 2 plots merged and in working order. Then we've got all the sowing, we've got all the planting, where things are going to go. We've got to move some stuff, like there's a tree around here somewhere that needs to be moved and to give us more room, and just yeah, there's just so much to do, so please do subscribe and be part of it, because it'd be lovely to have you along on the journey. And I'm not going to lie, being blind, I usually make quite a few mistakes and accidents do happen, so there's a good chance of a few giggles in there for you as well. So yeah, but I might have a drink actually, and then wait for Jen to get back and go get maybe 1 or 2 more wood chip bits and pieces. Right then, dear people, Jennifer's back with the children, and Zach and Jennifer have gone to get some wood chip, and I'm at the plot with little Natalia here somewhere. Natalia? Yeah? Hello, darling. What are you doing then? Here comes Jen with some wood chip. I heard Zachary whinge.
Yeah.
Not whinge, but kind of cry out, so I'm guessing he's crashed with his. Very good. Got a nice amount of wood chip now. Do you reckon that's enough to do the
Yeah, I'm not
path?
getting through that, but I'm not getting...
No, I think that'll be enough to go down there, won't it? I would have thought.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm falling. Right. So we're coming over with Natalia after school, doing a little bit of digging. What are you growing, darling? Anything nice?
There's 2 bits of pumpkins I planted in the park.
Okay, you're going to grow some carrots for the Easter Bunny?
Yeah?
Ooh, lovely.
I'm going to put a carrot seed in here.
You're going to put a carrot...
Let it grow.
Yeah, let it grow.
And
Carrot seed, let it grow, yeah.
water it every day.
Water it every day. Very good, darling. It's a better little gardener than me. Yeah. Drives like his mother. Yeah, I'm sorry, Zach. You're not that bad. Yes, darling.
Shall I lift over the other side?
You can be careful with those sweets, please. That's it. Nice and slowly, Zach. Do you need a hand bringing it up? Is it a bit heavy?
No, I've also got the shovel over too.
Okay. Let me have the shovel. Do you want me to give you a hand?
No, I've got it up.
You got it? Okay, go on then.
Got it up with it.
Are you pushing it or pulling it?
I was.
It's easier to pull it up, darling.
No. But it hurts my hand with plastic.
No, I mean, look,
No, I know.
turn it around.
Yeah.
Like his mother doesn't like to take any. What?
I heard you.
Doesn't like to take any orders when it comes to driving. Go on then. Try and pull it up with the hand though, instead of using. That's it. Is that easier?
Yeah, I'm using the plastic.
Are you using the plastic? Okay. There it is. And no, just lift it out, darling. Just dump it out because it'd be easier and quicker and not so tiring.
I got it.
All right, come here then. I'll help you do it. So we're going to lift that up. Well, that's it. Nice and strong. Right, no, all the way. Nice and slow. Good. Hang on, sweetheart. Right, dear people. In this raised bed, we're growing onions and leeks. And Jen has said she would like chicken and leek pie tonight for tea. There's a healthy leek here growing. We're going to have a little look, see if it's any good for tea tonight.
There's some muscle in it.
I didn't want to rip it.
You took half the soil with it.
I did,
Do you
didn't
want to shake it off over the ground, please? Use your other hand,
I
love.
don't want to get dirty.
You take a minute.
Yeah, obviously. Right, dear people, what an awesome day, and we've had quite a lot done as well in only a few hours. Got a nice wood chip pile. We put a cover on it so nobody sees it and nicks it just in case it all goes. So we got that to do this path, so we just need to get some membrane, weed membrane, to go down this path. And then as we come up here, which will be the compost area. Good.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Well, you're nearly at the compost area. I thought you literally knew where you were going and everything.
So yes, obviously you already know we've got the water, but
Where are you going?
I was trying to find these two, as April said, filled them up with weeds and then filled that up with water, and then we can use that water probably in a few months' time, to use as feed for our vegetables. And apparently it's meant to be really good. So April, thank you very much for that tip. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm going to keep topping it up with water because I reckon that'll probably seep into the plants and what's in there. So that's brilliant. This one here is empty at the moment. We've got a lot of weeds to go in it, but I ran out of time to do that today. And then obviously, as you've seen, the other two are nicely filled up with different types of compost. One that's been weathered outside and is actually cold, and the other one has been in this one, and it was pretty warm when we got it. So it's nice to see what's going to happen with them, and we'll keep an eye on those over the coming weeks and months. So yeah, so it's been a really great productive day. I want to clear this area off here next so we can get the slabs down. The area down there where we took the white bag from with the compost and weeds in has opened that area out a bit, but it still needs weeding and decluttering, and then that's another area to grow. So much to do. I'm exhausted. Where are you, Jen?
Right here.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Please do give us a thumbs up and do subscribe. It is free of charge. And until next time, bye for now.